Welcome back to the channel where we explore, learn, and theorize about the Marvel Universe. Today I'll be talking about Taika Waititi saying Thor Love and Thunder shouldn't have been made, more animated projects coming after What If, and a quote-unquote huge betrayal in Loki's finale. Now let's get started. There were tons of Easter eggs in the trailer for Marvel's What If, but one that many fans caught on to, especially after the release of Black Widow, was that Natasha is seen using Red Guardian's shield in the show. And this is interesting to see because in the movie, Red Guardian talked about using Captain America's shield to get the upper hand on him in his made-up stories. But other than that, and throwing Taskmaster's shield out of a helicopter, he didn't use a shield in the movie. But in the comics, just like with Captain America, Red Guardian has a shield. And David Harbour has confirmed that we will see more of Red Guardian in the MCU. So hopefully this means that he'll have his own shield for when he fights Anthony Mackie's Captain America. Next, Gillan praised Guardian 3's script, saying that they were full on tears and that it was James Gunn's best work with the Guardian so far. But then on the other hand, Taika Waititi, Thor Love and Thunder's director, told Empire magazine that if you wrote down all of the elements of the film, it shouldn't make sense. It's almost like it shouldn't be made. If you walked into a room and said, I want this and this and this, who's in it? These people. What are you gonna call it? Love and Thunder. I mean, you'd never work again, and maybe I won't after this. Now, I've said this many times before. When it comes to Marvel projects, I try not to judge them before seeing them, especially since I really like Thor Ragnarok. And while I'm not saying that Thor 4 is guaranteed to be bad, hearing a director say that something shouldn't be made, even in this context, isn't too reassuring. Moving on, Vasquez-Eberhardt confirmed that Marvel's working on multiple animated shows coming after Marvel's What If, saying get ready for the first of many amazing animation series, thrilled to be working with these talented crews. And we already know that I Am Groot is coming soon, which will also be animated, and that What If will get a second season, but it'll be interesting to see what other shows they can come up with. And lastly, a translated Japanese Loki poster reveals that a huge betrayal will take place in Loki's finale. And I really hope that this isn't some cheeky wannabe elaborate trick by Marvel Studios like Ralph Bohner. Everyone remember that one? That was great, wasn't it? We all really loved it and couldn't stop asking Marvel to do more twists like that. Like if this isn't a mistranslation, I could see Marvel making Sylvie betray Loki and taking over the TVA in the end instead of taking it down. Just have her do the complete opposite of what she's said and done the entire show. But all jokes aside, I really hope that what this means instead is that Renslayer betrayed Kang by telling Sylvie where he was. Also at this point, we know that Kang has to be the main villain because of all the obvious references, but also because following the release of Loki episode 5, Marvel.com auto-suggested articles about Kang the Conqueror, and I've heard some people say that the villain could be He Who Remains, or that the mansion could be the House of Ideas, as it doesn't resemble Chronopolis, Kang's base of operations in the comics. And I guess that it definitely could be He Who Remains if all of those Kang references were only meant to set him up in Ant-Man 3, but the House of Ideas is literally the dwelling place of the one above all, Marvel's god. And while it would be amazing to see him, doesn't it feel like it might be a little too early, as we've barely seen any cosmic entities in the MCU yet? But let me know what you guys think about all this. Are you excited for Thor Love and Thunder? Are there any animated shows you'd like to see in the MCU? And how excited are you for Loki episode 6? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.